Supporters of my opponent, the people that own rental properties in this city, are falsely claiming that I will impose some sort of renter's tax in an effort to scare renters into voting against me. First off, there is no renter's tax in this city. There is no renter's tax in this city. It's a $25 a year fee that a landlord pays to register their property. A $25 a year fee to register your property is not a landlord tax. It's not a renter's tax. When students are made to pay $24 more a month ahead in rent because of a one-time yearly $25 a year fee, the students have more to fear from their landlord than they do from me. I call upon any citizen in Salisbury who has been told those things to find me so I can get you help. Let me also say this, because you're going to hear more about this week. If you are a university student or you are a renter in our city who has been promised reduced rent, who has been promised free rent, who has been told on your front steps or in a letter given to you or in a phone call to your home that it would behoove you to vote for my opponent because it will be financially better for you, know now, renters, that that is illegal. And know now, SAPOA, that it will only take one person saying that they heard it, and you will be in violation of the law. We cannot continue to pit renters against homeowners. We cannot continue to promise renters that their rent will go down if you vote for my opponent. I said on November 15th, 2008, when I announced I would run for mayor, that this is not a status quo election. If you are a landlord who is following the proper codes, maintaining your properties, and have a good relationship with your tenants, then I will raise you up as a shining example of stewardship in our city. If, however, you are dodging the codes, letting your properties fall into disrepair and have little regard for your tenants, then on April 8th, you will begin to be held accountable. On April 8th, we are coming for you. Not everyone is going to be happy with these reforms. Not everyone's going to be happy with what I say here today. But the job of mayor is not to make investors happy. The job of mayor is to ensure the safety of every resident. Hear me now. The only person who can raise your rent is your landlord. There is no renter's tax. There will be no direct tax on renters as a result of these reforms. Landlords have been given decades, my friends, decades since I was born, to police their own, and they have failed to do it. That is why Princeton Homes looks the way it does. That's why North Camden looks the way it does. That's why Doverdale looks the way it does. That's why Church Street looks the way it does. So the city will have to do what it must to protect its citizens. It is within our powers to improve these neighborhoods. No longer will we cede the night to criminals. No longer will we walk home from class and get jumped for the money we have in our wallet. No longer will we go to an ATM and be scared that somebody is going to be there to take our money at gunpoint. It is within our power to improve these neighborhoods. So what I need you to take with me today is the truths that you have heard today. And I want you to know, it is not an easy thing to stand up here and take on the entrenched interests that have owned our city and its politicians for decades. But you know why I can do it? Because I'm Jimmy Ireton, the kid who rode his big wheel down this street, who played box hockey in this park. I rode my bike to Banks Market and picked up Virginia Slim's menthol lights from my mother. I rode my bike to the tennis courts at the university and learned how to play tennis. I'm the kid from the neighborhood who's going to lead this city back to claiming its neighborhoods if you elect me your next mayor on April 7th. It's because of this park on this street. It's because of this kid. It's because of all of this that makes this possible. We have 1 week to pull together our university students. You're going to have to go pull them aside, and you're going to have to say, "Is your rent ever going down?" Say that to them. Has your rent ever gone down as a result of voting the way the landlords wanted you to? Pull them aside. Pull every senior citizen aside and tell them somebody worries about their safety at night. It's time to put Salisbury's neighborhoods first. It'll be the policy that drives my administration. Let everybody know, all of those people I've referenced today, that help is on the way. Thank you for coming. We have 1 week. We need your help this Saturday and Sunday, making phone calls on Tuesday. It is you here today that make me possible on Tuesday. So I appreciate you coming. Thank you very, very much.